What is going down, Sony fans? For majority of the community, you should be quite excited. We have the brand new beta software. Oh, I had to look through my junk folder of loveliness and Gmail, and I found it. A little late, but we are going to be installing a Sabrent 1TB M.2 into the physical system, on top of taking a look at what actually has changed in the new update, potentially. Because with the beta program, they let you know that these are just things that they're testing out, and they may not like the way that it comes down to the adoption of utilizing where the system is, but there is some fun stuff. So if you are newer to the network, hit the subscription button and accompany it with a notification bell and get excited, because my name is Mac and you're at the MacGyver 7 channel, and today we're going to be looking at the brand new PlayStation 5 software. So looking at the UI, there's some nice stuff that ends up coming down to, and they have a PS5 UX enhancement on top of some audio stuff that they're trying to test out for as far as the 3D audio for TVs and the speakers and acoustics having that 3D new feature. So hopefully they will be able to successfully implement those, but the main drive that everyone's trying to get down to is the M.2 SSD extended storage. Now there are some comparisons where you're going to drop a little bit, but it's nothing super crazy. But let's go ahead and operate on my system. Yes. I think it's about that time. I have to finish downloading a sweet update for most people that are part of the channel. You can see there is a copying process on an older SSD, Samsung. You know, old school. Yeah. But moving on past that, there will be a nice update for Apex Legends. I know a lot of people are like, wait, what's going on? 1.78 is live. A lot of cool stuff for that. So if you're an Apex fan, get excited for that and hit that subscription button. Now with my PlayStation 5 at hand, we're going to go ahead and, once everyone's gone down to, remove this, pop the top, lay this PlayStation emblem down. This is going to be the one that pops up. If you have the disk drive, pretty easy. Here, make sure that you're holding down on that disk drive when you pop it. Pretty sweet, right? Now, one thing to point out to make it a lot easier that most creators I haven't caught on, if you have something like this, like a very nice, sturdy metal situation, you can literally go right inside of here and you just kind of like pop it, and the whole point of doing that is so you're not putting a lot of pressure with pulling it off, and it just like slides right off. It was really convenient actually. But yeah, if you get that and hit the tabs and just kind of give it a little jostle, it'll come out without any kind of crazy crap, because I can only imagine someone's broken that tab and said, son of a... Because on a realsy note, there's a lot of those little like hooks that are on the back. Now the first time you get it off is kind of the hardest. After that, it slides right off pretty easily. And what we're going to be looking at as I put this down is this lovely portion right here that we're going to put in our M.2 in. Now, I would always conveniently say, take this time if you have some air off, or conveniently, I would say probably buy the ones on like Amazon. There's like these little cool little blower things that are electronically. It's like amazing, and you never have to buy air off again. I'll have a link at the very end of this video if you want to have that for maintenance, because if you're here, you might as well, right? So let me go ahead and clean mine. As you can see now, we have the revealed portion and a cleaner in drive of the air. Yeah, it wasn't super dirty, but it still got some little tiny dust bunnies off. But let's go ahead and install the actual SSD drive inside of there. Now, one thing I did notice about their stock one, and you won't see it like mine, because mine's a little different, I have modified it. Yes, the joy of being here at the MacGyver 7 channels, I like to do a lot of advantageous stuff. And this is now surfaced in a very nice 2000 grit, so it's got very almost mirror-like polish finish, and then I'll be getting a nice overdrive nice situation for as far as our 3mm thermal pads. They'll be directly on there. That is NVIDIA quality, by the way. I got a snag on that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there and accompany it with its cradle. Get that back in the drive with the Sabrent 1TB, which I definitely recommend. It comes in on the charts a lot better than what physically has so far been shown with the Samsungs. Not to say the Samsung is not a bad buy. It just happens to be, well, not the best for your buck right now. Now, another fun thing that I've noticed about, and I love that, you know, Sabrent has an amazing SSD. But you see that nice, that copper that's meant to be transferred? Their sticker, which you can conveniently put on your, it's not coming in very clear, but it's their top sticker, conveniently can be put on the case so that way you never forget, or it's literally on the back again. Now, I do not recommend peeling this one off. Do not. But for this one, yeah. I'm going to say, I'm going to take that off so that way between the thermal pad, it transfers to another heat sink, which is the whole transfer because it's metal to metal, bare metal, that's the surface point with a thermal pad. I'm just saying, like when I looked at this and I saw the top sticker and I was like, son of a biscuit. They didn't add the gravy. They like this, see how shiny, look at how shiny that looks. So I'm really excited to get this in. Who knows if I don't get a little bit more performance, but we'll see. Time will tell. We'll see how it happens to the transfers. So it's bring your own heatsink, and I definitely did bring mine. It's already installed directly inside of there. And we're gonna go ahead and close up the case and boot it up. Since we have beta installed, it's gonna go ahead and let us know that we need to format it. So let's go ahead and bring it into the gaming situation of digestion. You can see that it's utilizing, it needs to format that, so when people go live, I will have a newer tutorial when the brand new 3.0, not beta, goes out for people, or whatever they want to call it, the 3. Whatever, 6, 7, 5, whatevs. But that's pretty much what you're going to have to do. It's going to quickly format that SSD in its partition. That's basically what you're doing at that point in time. My read speed, now, it quoted me roughly about like 7 racks, as you can see right over here, and a little bit closer for as far as what we can see the news overlay, that it very clearly says 700 to 5,000 on the portion of installation power. Yeah. I know I said 700, but it's 7,000 on that situation. But you get what I'm getting at. Like, these are ridiculously like Barry Allen fast transfer speeds. So it could be something that they need to work out for as far as the adoptable software for what people in the beta team are testing. So let's go ahead and get that. Sweet, it's formatted, it's ready. I can go to my store location. We're gonna go ahead and say yes, rebuild. Let's get inside of here. And I'll have everything that I need. I'll have my regular internal at 500 gigs. I will have my external through a extendable hard drive through an SSD Evo. I have a video linked at the very end of this for most people to check that out too. And now we have the M.2, which is conveniently inside of there. Now the transfer speeds are really good, where as far as sending it to from the PlayStation internal hard drive, and you know, it's something to be boasted that they definitely did re-engineer the way that we're looking at just in general the process of sending data. Like, Sony killed it this round, though Xbox did get a nice little like one up with Dolby Digital. Like they did a really good thing for that vision. Something to even like trying to contest that of like PC nowadays. So each one's gonna have its like pros and cons, and right now I see no con. Holy crap, the 100, it's literally giving me 1 terabyte. I thought that we were gonna have to have like some other BS on there, but I am super excited for that. I don't need to reformat it. I can start selecting for as far as the games that I need to go inside of there. Extended locations, you can start seeing where you can send those after the PlayStation 5 is been full. So at this point in time, everyone, we've covered the beta, we've covered the installation, which is the bigger portion. I think the audio and the other enhancements, which it's just basically them putting pretty cool emblems near where the PlayStation 4 and 5, a little bit more UI experience. So stay tuned for the near future, what they will be tuning also within that for the non-beta update. So I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Stay safe, stay classy, and I will see you there with more room on my PlayStation. Now I can feel a little bit more comfy because I was running out. I had to start deleting games, and that's a weird feeling for me nowadays. But I'll see you guys and gals in the near future. Look down to the links down below. You will utilize a direct, I personally say, you know, Sabrent is really cool. Take off the sticker, and you know, maybe like I had to modify the case a little bit because it didn't really want to. If you looked at it, it was trying to like do this whole thing where it was going up, where it was like a triangle. It was crazy, so I had to like cut the back with like nice little aluminum like cutter, and like I made it work. It's beautiful now. Like swear, it's like it's meant to be. So super excited to try it out, and subscribe to find out what happens next on the channel, everyone. Stay safe, stay classy, and I will see you there for more PlayStation related news.